Good morning all. Hi, this is Louise from Lifehouse doing our daily devotions. Today I'm going to be covering Romans 6, of course, but it's from verses 16 to 18. I'm not going to read the whole text because it's quite long. But what is amazing is that Paul is saying to us, don't you realize that grace frees you to choose your own master, but choose carefully, for you surrender yourself to become a bondservant to the one you choose to obey. And this is a very interesting text because what Paul is telling us now, yes, we are in Christ. We are no longer enslaved to sin, and we now have a choice again. The thing is, we need to be careful in what we choose. And what's amazing is that who we choose to obey or surrender yourself is who you choose to obey. It's like what you worship is what you become. And basically, we are either molded to the gospel or we're molded to something else that we're obeying. So who are you obeying? We can still be mastered by sin. What's amazing is that Paul is not saying to us that we come to Christ, we're in Jesus, and we come to a total sinlessness context, or that we have a total release from our flesh. What he's trying to tell us is that, yes, we have been transferred from the kingdom of, or the dominion of sin into the kingdom of righteousness. And now we're under the dominion of grace, not under the dominion of sin. But actually, obedience cannot be forced. God will never force us to obey him. So he isn't saying that we need to prove our salvation once we've come to Christ. He isn't warning us against the loss of our salvation, because our salvation is set. Our positions are set. What he's saying to us is that we now need to learn how to present ourselves in these new bodies, not new bodies, but in these new positions of who we are in Christ. So the truth is we are in control. We are under grace, but we need to learn how to exercise the rule and reign within our own bodies. And this includes our hearts, our minds, and our souls. And how we rule and reign is not to allow sin to reign inside our bodies. We need to learn how to live in this new dominion of grace and righteousness, and how we respond to God, how we obey him is the important thing here. Sin cannot rule over our position any longer, but sin can still reign in our bodies. And that affects our experience of freedom that we have in Christ. So this is why we have spiritual devotions. This is why we have spiritual disciplines to help us, to remind us of not only the truth is of where we are seated and whose we are in Christ, because that truth is set, but teaching us how to rule and reign in our own bodies. So thank you for joining me today. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you want to learn anything more about Lifehouse Church, please click on the links below.